Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining our live. My name is Donaé, and I'm
And
joined
I'm
with
Zoe.
today.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And this is Giggles and Glutes podcast. And today, this is actually our first live. We've never done this before, and we were just kind of feeling like we needed to do something different this week, and so a live was one
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
And how are we feeling about our first live?
Sorry.
How are you feeling about our first live?
I'm excited. I've been excited about this all week because we've been wanting to do this for so long. And
Yeah, we have.
obviously, getting all those questions in and getting an opportunity to answer some questions from the community or some of the private messages that we were sent is going to be really cool to do that. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And if you guys have any questions, if you are joining us today and you would like to know anything fitness related or anything that you were just wondering about or you were wanting to have some extra advice or something just to pick our brain, then please leave us a question in the comments below and we will try our best to answer them for you. So,
Yeah,
shall we jump straight into it?
we can.
Okay.
What have you got
Okay,
for us
so
today, Nade?
Okay, so one of the questions that was asked was why did you start training? So I think this is a very like broad and like quite a question because there's so
Yeah.
many levels and depth to it. I don't know. Yeah, why did you start training? What do you think if you look back now?
Um, I think I have like a complicated, not really. My story is only complicated from why I decided to study personal training, but
Okay.
why I decided to start training. I've been doing like sport my whole life. That's like
Mm.
what I did. So like training wasn't like a weird or out of a new experience for me, I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So, but I think when I really decided that I wanted to start training was obviously because I wanted to be lean AF. Why do we all start training?
I was just gonna say, I think that this is like a blanket answer for everybody. I think in everybody really just starts training with some sort of a goal, I suppose,
Yeah,
and obviously like that's where it's different for everybody what your goal is and what exactly you're wanting to achieve. But I think that as a whole, our reason is most of the time it's the same. It's to achieve that level of physique in some sort of way that you want to look at
yeah,
a certain way, whether you achieve that by doing strength training or running, yoga, pilates, swimming, whatever the case may be. I think that everybody starts with this being the goal and then it slowly becomes something else
yeah,
the more you start training and like get it
yeah,
fall in love with it, I suppose.
yeah. It's like when you see someone on the street and you admire them and you're like, oh, that's a cute guy.
Yeah.
And you know, the first thing it's like your eyes.
Your
Then
eye,
the next
yes.
thing you go over, you maybe say hi, and then you have a chat for a short while, and you realize, oh, you actually like this person, you know, and then you go
Yeah.
out for a little while and you're like, I really like this person. That's basically that's
Yeah, and
basically the
then
process. The love
that is
story.
true. It is a love story. And then another question we got asked was, what is something that you wish you knew in the beginning of your fitness journey that you know now? Like something that you.
Ooh, I actually got this question as well, but um, something that I wish I knew now. Then maybe that just take it one day at a time
Mm.
and think of this as like an iceberg, and you are chipping away at the iceberg instead of just thinking as this as a mountain that you have to climb. You know, so
Mm.
every workout is a bit that you are chipping away from this iceberg, and you are
Yeah.
not trekking each day to get over
Yeah.
the iceberg. So every
Mm.
workout, it's like a step forward, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I think that also something that I wish I knew earlier, starting on this journey, is that your progress is not linear. I think there's a lot of different phases to it. There's a lot of different challenges to it, a lot of discovery in it as well. Like a lot of people think that once they start training, they're going to go all in and they're going to reach this goal, and it's just that simple. It's
Yeah,
not that simple. And a lot of the time, there's like life is happening, and all of these. Sometimes you get like you a week off your training. Sometimes you whatever is happening. So, and even in the gym as well, like you might not reach your strength gains as quickly as you would love to. So definitely that progress is not linear. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, for
What is
sure.
for us?
Sorry, I'm just typing a message in the chat to everybody.
What do you
Okay, I have one. So
okay.
someone asked, how many days a week should you really train?
Oh, okay, interesting. I think that there is no, I mean, we were all, when we were studying, we were taught that 3 days a week for 30 minutes is enough. This is the doctor's requirement for you to move. So I think that saying that everybody needs to move a certain amount of days and for X amount of time per week, you can't speak for everybody. I also think it's goal dependent on what
Yeah,
exactly you're wanting to achieve, and that will determine
yeah.
how often you need to be moving. So there is no one answer, unfortunately, I don't think, for everybody to,
I,
yeah.
I think if you are wanting to change your physical condition, the way you look
Mm,
right now, you want to have more muscle mass, you want to go on a fat loss journey, whatever, you can't then just be training twice a week for 45 minutes or for
mm,
30 minutes. That's just not sufficient. Just like I spoke about previously about chipping away at that mountain, you also can't come with a nail to chip away from the mountain. You need to come with a
mm,
chisel, or you need to come with a drill, or whatever, you know. So
mm,
the input must also match the output or the results that you
mm,
are wanting to see. And I would say if you are wanting to make any changes to your body or something like that, then you should be looking at 4 times a week, easy.
mm.
4 times a week of 45 minutes to 75 minutes of training. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah,
Or 4 times a week of 45 minutes, and you really like giving it in the sessions.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
a la-di-da-di-da, walking here, chatting to a friend, doing this, checking all my WhatsApps. No, it's like a session where you are trying to give some power.
Yeah, and stick to the
Yeah.
plan also. Yeah.
Hey.
Let's see.
Okay. Do you have another one, or do you want me to read out the next?
You can go. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Um, what's your biggest struggle with fitness right now?
Um,
Like right
Instagram.
now, while you in Cape Town. Oh, okay. I thought
Instagram.
you were gonna.
Instagram is
Okay.
no, okay. My biggest struggle. Okay, different. My biggest struggle right now is time. Time is not on my side. I think that and I've taken 2 weeks off training. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks, and I don't even feel bad. I feel guilty, in the sense,
A
obviously,
little, yeah.
from content point of view, for the fact that I'm not
Okay.
posting anything on my Instagram, anything meaningful, anything like this, I feel guilty. But in terms of moving my body, I don't feel guilty at all, because I can always get back to the gym when I'm back in my normal
Yeah.
routine and whatever. But it's my last week here, and I just feel like spending 90 minutes in the gym, I could be having 90 minutes of coffee with a friend. So I'm just like not even going to,
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, so I think I do have another struggle, but I mean, we don't have to get
Yeah.
into that. And yours?
Ooh.
No, I was just saying the Instagram thing because I didn't elaborate on Instagram what that is my struggle right now. Maybe I
Okay.
should say.
Yeah, for
Should I
sure.
say? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Instagram is my permanent struggle with like obviously I thought like I do fitness content for those of you who follow me, and for those of you who don't, I do fitness content like my training videos and all of these things. Um, and I just think that I've sort of over the years accumulated a lot of influences that I follow as well. And I think it's very there comes a point in your content creation where you start to compare yourself to the other people doing the same thing as you, even though it's
Yeah.
very much even though it's different because everybody's sharing their personal journey, and no two journeys can ever be the same. But
Yeah.
I think that also like it gets to a point where you start to feel like, am I doing enough? Am I like, am I engaging properly with people? Like, am I just
Yeah.
is as a whole? You start to question, do you know enough? Are you sharing enough? Like all of these types of things. So I do think that that is my personal struggle is Instagram because it's very difficult to get, and I
Yeah.
suppose it's not just in the world of fitness. I mean, like people who follow people who go to the beach for a living, for example. Like you work a 9 to 5 and you go like, am I doing enough? So
Yeah.
I think it's very broad, but personally to me, it's the fitness side of that I am. Yeah, but I'm trying to block out the noise. I mean, baby steps. I'm chipping away at the
Yeah.
iceberg, I suppose. With my drill.
Um, I would I would definitely say the fact that I broke my damn toe.
The biggest struggle.
Oh my God. While I was filming
Mm.
today or doing my shoot, I was like, let me just see if I could run because if you guys don't know, I broke my toe like a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that was a bummer. And I tried jogging today and it was like, okay, for a couple of seconds. And then I went a bit faster and then my toe was like, and I was like, oh. And then after it
You
was
can't actually do
paining.
this.
Yeah, so
Mm.
I know my doctor says still 2 more weeks. Yeah, 2 more weeks now still. So
Okay.
yeah, then I
So
can
that is
take the
quite a
thing off.
struggle. Mm. I see that
Mm-mm.
we have a question here from one of our viewers. It
We
reads,
do.
we do. Shall we get into it? Says,
Yeah.
how do you maintain the motivation to continue training even when you are feeling low and unmotivated?
Oh, that's such a struggle for each and everyone.
Yeah,
But that's why it's so important to have a why, like a reason
yeah,
why you are doing this, and coming back to
mm,
like your Instagram struggle that you were just talking about, like it's about you, like
yeah,
you really get like selfish about this journey. I think
mm,
that's when you succeed the most, when you're selfish about this time that you spend with yourself in the gym.
yeah,
This is an investment into your future. This is like paying your health insurance every month.
mm,
When you go to the gym, it's that health insurance. So for me, or the thing that personally motivates me, I'm just like, I don't want to have back pain when I'm older. I don't want to not be able to get out of my chair, and that keeps me
yeah,
going.
yeah. It is good motivation to have because we do train for longevity.
Yeah,
Um, I think I think for me, like it's very difficult to stay motivated when you are feeling extremely low because all you want to do is nothing. You just want to do nothing, obviously depending on where this low energy is coming from. But I think for me, staying motivated is always a good playlist. I believe in a pre-gym party. Like before I'm gonna go even, I'm not gonna listen to a song that's gonna make me feel low on energy. I'm going to pump
yeah,
that hip hop or R&B or Nicki Minaj or whatever to get me into the feels because then automatically you start singing along with with these songs, and you lift your spirits a little bit, and even like while you're getting ready, and then you slowly get dressed, and you then
Yeah.
slowly are like, okay, now I'm ready, now I have to leave to the gym, and the
Yeah.
playlist continues in the car, and the playlist then continues on the treadmill, and then it continues during your session, and then at the end of the session you put the playlist off because now you're over this music now. You've had
Yes.
enough of this music. You know. But I also think that yes, remembering your why as well is honestly, sometimes even when you do remember your why, you also just can't pick yourself up from what you are
Yeah, that
feeling,
is
you know.
true.
Yeah. And I also think something that
Yeah.
also helps me personally is i I will watch uh, Instagram videos of other people lifting heavy, and it motivates me to do the same, and then I'm like, now I want to, and now I want to go and
Yeah.
train, and we've
Yeah.
linked our watches. So
Yeah.
yeah, when you train, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the
Yes.
same. It's the same for
Yes.
you. So I think
Yeah.
it's just finding things that work for you, I suppose, like ways in which you know
Definitely.
yourself. You know how to get out of the slump that you're in, because it's very easy for all of us to be lazy and say,
Yeah.
tomorrow, just gonna do this
Hmm.
tomorrow.
Hmm.
So yeah, just
Or
yeah,
get
get
a
up and
mantra. Get a mantra for the
oh yeah,
times when you feeling like you're being lazy. Like
yeah,
we're not talking about the times when you need to take a mental health day. When you need to take a mental
yeah,
health day, you need to take a mental
that's
health day.
different.
But we
Yeah,
are talking about the times when you know you're lazy and that's
yeah,
your only reason why. Get a mantra. Get something
yeah.
that's like gonna drive you to the gym.
Really motivate you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And um, have we got another question here? It says, what do you do for a mindful practice? What is something you do for mindful practice?
Um, in the in in my
Like just,
training or just in general?
I'm
In
assuming just,
general, I
mm,
practice a lot of yoga. I'm
okay.
a full-on believer in how important yoga is, and I believe everybody should do it. Not just for the
Hmm.
mental side, but also because it gives you an opportunity to work on the smaller muscle groups and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think for me, mindful practice in the gym would be training slowly. I think like
Mhm.
properly allowing my mind
Mhm.
and my muscle to connect to one another. Um, we got to thank you. You're welcome. So then, yeah, just in the gym, like moving slowly, being mindful of what you are doing and listening to your body, being aware of what
Yeah.
is actually happening, where you are feeling certain things, like your toe, for example. Is your hamstring feeling tight? Is your shoulder feeling like it's you can't push today? Breathing slowly. And then I think outside of the gym, mindful things that I do is to eat slowly. I don't like to
Mm.
rush through my meals. I try not to be on my phone while I'm eating.
Yeah.
Journal, buy some flowers for myself. Um, Anything that's really like nice. Take my dog for a walk, which is a luxury I won't have when I leave. So for now, that's a mindful practice for me. Yeah, I think just anything that's like that's good, and it's not just about the gym. It's a lot more than
Yeah.
that. It's deeper than
Yeah.
that. Deeper than that. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
I've got one more question.
Okay.
This is okay. Do you listen to music podcasts or nothing when you train? Do you just raw dog it? He's always asking me, send me music.
Yes, I am the worst when it comes to music. I'm asking everybody to send me their playlist because like I couldn't be bothered. I will listen to the same playlist for the next 2 years, possibly. Honestly, no joke. So like, yeah, maybe we should start a community playlist actually, and people can just add
Yeah, for
different.
sure.
I think that will actually be manic. It will be manic. You're like Jay Bocelli and then like Cardi B. And then, like,
That's like my normal playlist on shuffle.
I have tried listening to podcasts while I train. But to be honest, there's a lot happening inside my brain when I train. As much as I sleep while I'm training, I'm serious. As much as there's like my mind is switched off. like in the gym while I'm training. Um, but there's a lot going on in terms of my breathing rate, my mind to muscle connection. I'm counting.
Yeah.
I'm like focusing on pushing my weight in my heel. Is my tummy engaged? Are my shoulders back?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, what's for supper tonight? Back to is my like like there's a lot happening. So I can't listen to somebody also talk in my
Yeah.
ear. Like I will lose my mind. So I
Yeah.
definitely am. I'm a music person for sure, through and through. I'm a music person, and I do find that on the days where I am feeling a bit sad and I listen to sad music, I push myself a lot more. I know that that's wild, but that's like that. The music brings out that emotion,
But
and then
it's always
what?
like it's the revenge body syndrome.
That's
You
coming
know,
through
yes,
when you are sad.
you're channeling that inner sadness from when someone broke your heart, and now you're like, I'm gonna lift this damn weight through
Yes.
the roof.
I think maybe that's it. Yeah, like if I listen to upbeat music and I'm feeling sad while I'm in the gym, I get annoyed. I get so annoyed. I'm not forcing myself to be happy. I'm not happy right now. I'm sad. I'm listening to sad music. I will cry through these lunges if I'm not, and that's fine.
Oh no. No, I can't listen to no music either. No
Mm.
music is just insane. People who do that are they need
Oh
help.
wow. Yeah, they
That
do.
is hectic.
Although I do understand why people run without music though, because they listen to the beat of the strides. Like you pay attention
Yes,
and
but
they're
if you're
breathing.
outdoors, it's fine. If you're outdoors,
Yes,
it's
that's
fine. But I
true.
mean, like, if you're inside in the gym training weights and all you're hearing is clunk, clunk, ooh, clunk, 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 ooh, you know,
It can become a bit much. Yeah, for
it
sure.
gets too hectic.
It is. I agree. So definitely
Oh,
music. Definitely
yeah,
music is the win. Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's us.
Is
This
that
wasn't too bad.
us?
This
Yeah.
is us. That wasn't too bad. I quite enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for for your questions and the three questions and the ones that we got on this live and for chilling with us this evening.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you giving us your time. So thank you.
And we hope to see you next time. If you aren't yet subscribed, get subscribed because that's what nice people do. And have a great evening.
And also
Bye.
just yeah,
Oh,
I was just going to say, just a reminder to everybody that we do an episode a week, and we would love to hear from you guys if there's anything that you would like for us to cover in our next episodes in the pod, where we do the research and we bring that information to you. Let us know. You can DM us on Instagram, comment on any of our posts on Instagram and TikTok, and even on YouTube as well.
yeah.
And we would love to hear from you. So, yeah, see you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.